morning, ladies and gentlemen, and graduates. Please be seated. In the name of the Council of the University, I declare this congregation of the University of Technology, Sydney, duly assembled. On behalf of the University of Technology, Sydney, before we begin the proceedings, and on behalf of all those present, I would like to acknowledge and pay respects to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It is upon their ancestral lands that UTS stands. Similarly, I would also like to pay respects to the elders, both past, present, and emerging, acknowledging them as the traditional custodians of knowledge for this place. In this graduation ceremony, we will celebrate the conferral of awards upon graduates from the faculties of Engineering and Information Technology and of Science. Today's ceremony marks a great achievement for the graduates and recognises the support which they have received from family and friends, many of whom are here today, and welcome. We warmly welcome you, and together we celebrate the achievements of the graduates. I now invite Associate Professor Anne Gardner, Associate Dean, Teaching and Learning of the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology, to present the graduates.
Pro-Chancellor, I invite all graduates to stand. Pro-Chancellor, the UTS Council has resolved that candidates recommended to it by the faculty boards in Engineering and Information Technology and in Science as eligible for awards have completed all requirements of a course of study approved by the boards and has conferred these awards upon them. Pro-Chancellor, I now present these graduates from the faculties of Engineering and Information Technology and Science who are here before you to acknowledge the awards for which they have qualified.
On behalf of the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I congratulate graduates on their achievements in obtaining the awards for which they have qualified.
Graduates, please be seated. Pro-Chancellor, research degree programs, including PhD and Master by Thesis, are instrumental in helping us to achieve our vision to be a world-leading Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. In addition to their passion and commitment, our research student cohort contributes innovative and entrepreneurial ideas that advance UTS and the field at large. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you graduates receiving research degrees. So we'll just wait till the graduates come forward. Abul Fazl Adolahi for a thesis entitled Automatic Updating and Verification of Roadmaps Using High-Resolution Remote Sensing Images Based on Advanced Machine Learning Methods, Supported by a supervisor panel that included Principal Supervisor, Distinguished Professor Biswajit Pradhan and Co-Supervisor Dr. Nagesh Shukla. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Abulfazl Adolahi. Avarup Dasgupta for a thesis entitled A Framework to Assist in the Governance and Management of Data in the Digital Ecosystem, supported by a supervisor panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Asif Gill and Co-Supervisor Associate Professor Farooq Hussain. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Avarup Dasgupta. Min Hang Do for a thesis entitled Performance of a Microbial Fuel Cell-Based Biosensor for Online Monitoring Wastewater Quality, supported by a supervisor panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Hu Hao No and co-supervisors Dr. Tian Vin Nguyen and Professor Wenchen Guo. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Min Hang Do. Omar El Hawat for a thesis entitled Novel Post-Tensioned Rocking Pile Foundations for Seismic Protection of Bridges, supported by a supervisor panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Behzad Fatahi and Co-Supervisor Professor Mohammed Kabaz. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Omar El Hawat. Mohammed Hassam Hassamian for a thesis entitled Increasing the Performance of Early Detection and Staging of Lung Cancer Using Computer-Aided Diagnosis and Enhancing MR Imaging, supported by a supervisor panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Wenjing Jia and co-supervisors Professor Paul Kennedy and Professor Xiangjing He. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Mohammed Hassam Hassamian. Benjamin Moshirian for a thesis entitled Aerodynamically Efficient Arrangements for Aerial Modular Reconfigurable Robots, supported by a supervisor panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Sarath Kodagoda and Co-Supervisor Associate Professor Justin Lipman. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Benjamin Moshirian. Habib Razuli for a thesis entitled Impacts of Light Cementation and Fibres on Post and Re-Liquefaction Resistance of Sand, supported by a supervisor panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Behzad Fatahi and Co-Supervisor Dr. Sanjay Nimbalkar. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Habib Razuli. Amin Shafagat, for a thesis entitled Developing an Efficiency Relationship for Tapered Pile Groups in Sand Using Analytical and 3D Numerical Analysis, supported by a supervisor panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Mohammed Kabaz and Co-Supervisor Associate Professor Behzad Fatahi. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Amin Shafagat. Noor Shahari, for a thesis entitled Assessment of Seismic Behaviour of Large LNG Tanks, Considering Soil Foundation Structure Interaction, supported by a supervisor panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Behzad Fatahi and co-supervisors Mr. Aslan Segigi Hokmadbadi and Professor Mohammed Kabaz. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Noor Shahari. Xuang Tian, for a thesis entitled Development of Self-Sensing Cementitious Composites with Magnetically Aligned Particles, supported by a supervisor panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Yangcheng Li and co-supervisors Dr. Wengwei Li and Dr. Jun Li. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Xuang Tian. Gyojin Zhang, for a thesis entitled Synthesis and Applications of Boron Carbon Nitrogen Containing H-rich Compounds as Hydrogen Carriers, supported by a supervisor panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Zhengyou Huang and co-supervisors Dr. Gyochen Bao and Professor Junliang Zhao. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Gyojin Zhang. For a Master of Engineering Research, Sharania Rubavanan, for a thesis entitled Enhancing the Performance of Lithium Recovery in Seawater with Membrane Distillation and Manganese Oxide Metal Organic Framework Nanoparticles. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Sharania Rubavanan. Pro-Chancellor, each year UTS recognises a select few undergraduate candidates of exceptional merit. Such candidates are honoured by the award of the University Medal. Pro-Chancellor, I now present to you a graduate receiving an undergraduate award and the University Medal in the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. The following student has graduated with the Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Civil Engineering with First Class Honours and the University Medal. Jessica Sarah Wood. Pro-Chancellor, we will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with the Master of Business Administration, Master of Engineering Management, Syed Hamid Reza Ali Muzavi. Natalia Monsalve Carrillo. Master of Engineering in Software System Engineering, Master of Engineering Management, Mohammed Asim Mushtaq Atar. Master of Engineering Management, Adele Nancy Dunn. Taylor William Graham. Pearline Lim. Sana Lodhi. Chaitanya Tadikonda. Somya Trivedi. Master of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Div Kumar Rasikbhai Patil. Master of Engineering in Software Systems Engineering, Rupinderjit Kaur. David James Lang. Master of Information Technology in Software Development, Nat Hui Nawin. Wei Chia Wang. Master of Professional Engineering in Civil Engineering, Hiren Ravji Banderi. Shailesh Ramniklal Zengani. Jia Ming Tang. Vesta. Master of Professional Engineering in Cyber Security, Harsha Umesh Gyansagar. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Information and Communications Technology, Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with First Class Honours, Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Chetna Sharma. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Information and Communications Technology Engineering with Second Class Honours Division 2, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, Samantha Pronger. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Information and Communications Technology Engineering with First Class Honours, Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Michael Garbus. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Software Engineering with First Class Honours, Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Andrew Duk Dan Do. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Civil Engineering with Second Class Honours Division 1, Bachelor of Business with Credit, Sami Jihad Jafour. Felicia Rosali. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Software Engineering with First Class Honours, Bachelor of Business with Credit, Rachana Prashant Bhatt. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Civil Engineering with Second Class Honours Division 1, Bachelor of Medical Science, Michael Zhang. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Software Engineering with Second Class Honours Division 1, Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology, Riley Stevenson. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Civil Engineering with First Class Honours, Yi Kai Gao. Yao Han. G.M. Rakib Hossain. Muhammad Kausar Hossain. Jackteen Ong. Wei Lun Jiang. Tet Ni Ni Lin. Zhi Qian Ong. Zia Samano. Yu Hao Shen. Sredha Vinod. Yifan Xu. Kai Hong Zhang. Qi Chen Zhang. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering with Second Class Honours Division 1, Harrison Andrews. Xianpu Chen. Naif Fardan. Yurun Huang. Ngok An Fung. Puvirangan Sivarangan. Hong Tao Huang. Yidan Yang. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering with the Second Class Honours Division 2, Zhuo Xuan Liang. Declan McDonald. Yu Leong Tang. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with First Class Honours, Jacob Bayfield. William Martin Beaver. Alfred Dagfal. Jared Rulef Hikea. Marcus Angelo Inganeri. Emma Jacobs. Anna Tuyet Ni Lam. Sam Mateos. Noah Nadaraja. Nafisa Nishandar. Denise Naomi Pereira. Tae An Alan Fan. Michael Plant. Jin Chen. Xiaofeng Xu. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Tanzia Bintel Jalal. William Thomas Breen. Mario Anthony Briglia. Nathan Joseph Kasser. George El Hindi. Sebastian Joseph Joy. William Markley. Niroshini Suresh. Timothy Willie Benayagam. Aman Verma. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering, Diploma in Professional Practice with Second Class Honours, Division 2, Navinga Prashan Amarasinghe. Peter Louis Boutros. Jonathan Albert Harvey. Dulceline Kyle Marcelo. Thomas Johannes Nayen. Justin Nichols. Arthur Chan. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice, Alexander Argias. Mustafa Ali Mardani. Mohammed Junaid. Robin Korshu. Ante Wang. Jue Wang. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil and Environmental Engineering with Second Class Honours Division 2, Lun Chin Wan. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil and Environmental Engineering, Kernad Obina Abon Igob Kwe. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil and Environmental Engineering, Diploma in Professional Practice with First Class Honours, Ellen Louise Lawler. Paul Mandadakis. Sabindra Nupane. Tojag Bu Nguyen. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil and Environmental Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Michael Adair Fletcher. Lewis Andrew Hoyle. Esar Ilmaz. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil and Environmental Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with Second Class Honours Division 2, William Francis Boydan. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Electrical Engineering with First Class Honours, Min Huang Nguyen. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Electrical Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice, Emmanuel Fakir. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Information and Communications Technology, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with First Class Honours, Henry K.G. Wong. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Mechanical Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with First Class Honours, Daniel Guerreros. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Software Engineering with First Class Honours, Jacob Elawi. Niraj Gangradi Porval. Chen Mu Huang. Kelvin Luong. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Software Engineering with Second Class Honours Division 2, Somesh Shanmuganathan. Lakshya Sharma. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Software Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with First Class Honours, Ryan Dawson. David Robert De Angelis. Jasmine Emmanuel. Nicholas Georgiou. Emmanuel Kindaro. Michael Larson. David Osborne. Diego Fernando Portela. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Software Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with Second Class Honours Division 1, George L. Zakher. Roshana Khan. Gian Arianto. Bachelor of Engineering Honours in Software Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with Second Class Honours Division 2, David Majid Labib Bolis. Jacob Gutierrez. Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, Thomas Paul Johnson. Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Business, Safwan Islam. Bachelor of Engineering in Civil Engineering, Diploma in Engineering Practice, Ismael Gabriel Kaluag. Philip Liu. Bachelor of Engineering in Information and Communications Technology Engineering with First Class Honours, Jeremy Heritage. Bachelor of Engineering Science in Software Engineering with Second Class Honours, Bin Hao Chuan. Bachelor of Engineering Science in Software Engineering, Tai Seng Ta. From the Faculty of Science, Bachelor of Biomedical Physics, Mayaya Abdullah A. Al-Fadel. From the Faculty of Business, Bachelor of Management with Distinction, Amber Elizabeth Mora. Bachelor of Engineering, Honours in Civil Engineering, Diploma in Professional Engineering Practice with Second Class Honours, Division 1, William Huynh. Master of Professional Engineering in Civil Engineering, Vaidbhav Arora.
Pro-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates.
I would also like to add my congratulations to all of those graduates from the doctorates that were awarded, and it was terrific to see so many doctorates awarded, to all of the other graduates. And perhaps we can now acknowledge them really sincerely and loudly with a big round of applause. They don't sound like engineers, they sound more like art students, but... So congratulations to all the new graduates. In particular, I'd like to congratulate you for getting through the most disruptive and stressful couple of years behind us that it's been possible to imagine. But just think, no more Zoom tutorials. So give yourselves a special round of applause as well. Today is your day, and please enjoy it to the full. It's a day for celebration, but it's also a day for reflection, for gratitude, and for recommitment. Celebration because you have now graduated in your chosen course. All the study, the late nights, the hard work, and the pleasures foregone have been rewarded. It's time to feel satisfied with your efforts and to celebrate accordingly. No doubt you will. It's a day for reflection and gratitude because you have not got here on your own. This is a time not only to reflect on your own efforts, but also to remember and acknowledge the support of your family, friends, and supporters, many of whom are here with you today. They have stood with you as you have worked through your course, often making significant sacrifices to ensure that you have got to where you are today. I think it's also appropriate to mention here the people at UTS itself, both academic and professional staff, who have done so much to try to make your time of study as fruitful and as undisrupted as possible. Let's acknowledge all of those people now with a round of applause from the graduates. And don't forget to thank them all personally after the ceremony. It's also a day of recommitment, because this is not the end of your journey. It is only the beginning. Now is the time to think about and plan your future, both in the short term and further into your life. While you cannot know what the future will bring, and we heard what the future might bring in some of the subjects of the doctoral theses that were read out there before, nevertheless, you can plan to build your own future on the grounding that your study and degree have given you. You can also use this opportunity to recommit to making as much effort to further your career as you have to graduate today. While planning does not necessarily make the things happen that you want to happen, it certainly makes it more likely that they will. The world into which you're about to step as a UTS graduate is one of rapid and constant change. We've seen enough of that recently. Technology is evolving at an ever-increasing rate. Society is changing almost as quickly. National and international economies are in a constant state of flux, and the geopolitical situation is as worrying now as it has ever been in our recent memory. There's a good chance that the job you will be doing in 10 years' time does not even exist today, or at least not in the same form and manner. All of this presents significant challenges to you in your future careers. To meet these challenges and to succeed in this world, you must be prepared to change as well, and indeed to be ahead of the changes. UTS has done its best to prepare you up to this point. From here on, you must be prepared to commit yourself to understand the changes and to continue your own personal development, particularly by continuing to learn. UTS will offer more and more opportunities for further study and learning as time goes on. Be prepared to take advantage of these opportunities. There's one piece of personal advice I would like to give to each of you, and that is always to remember that your greatest asset is your own reputation for honesty and integrity. If you lose that reputation, then it is often impossible to regain it. If you act ethically and with integrity, even in the face of what sometimes could be very strong pressure to do otherwise, you will be treated with respect by others and will be able to look yourself in the eye. You will never regret it. Finally, I would like to encourage you all to maintain your links with UTS. You are now one of over 180,000 alumni of UTS, spread across the globe and most strongly represented in China and, of course, Australia. The UTS Alumni Office is your connection to UTS and the alumni community. Join and make use of it, and remember to participate in alumni functions. They are fun and also great opportunities for networking with people with whom you share common ground. Again, I offer my congratulations to our newest graduates. I wish all of you success and happiness in the future on whatever path you may choose to travel. Thank you.
Pro-Chancellor, before I introduce the occasional speaker, I'd just like to add my own congratulations to graduates. Well done. It's a significant life achievement to do what you have achieved, and as the Pro-Chancellor indicated, not just on your own, but with a lot of support around you. It's our sincere hope that you've really learned to believe in yourself, and more so, that you've now got the capability and the yearning to make a positive impact, whether it be in your local community, in Australia, or overseas. Our occasional speaker today is Dr. Kasun Wijeyaratne. Dr. Kasun Wijeyaratne is a senior lecturer in the School of Civil and Environmental Engineering at the University of Technology, Sydney, and a Director of Mobility Thinking, PTY, an emerging research consulting and software as a service firm. He is a practical, application-focused transport researcher and a teacher with over 12 years of industry and research experience, producing in excess of 30 publications in a vast array of fields, extending across network modelling, traffic management, parking and car sharing. He has a strong connection with industry. Between 2009 and 2012, Kasun worked at the consulting firm Cardno, now known as Santec, as a traffic modeller and engineer, and since pursuing an academic career, he has collaboratively delivered projects with a number of public and private sector entities. He has been involved in delivering a multitude of local and state government planning projects, specifically providing micro-simulation models and modelling advice. In 2012, Kasun then returned to UNSW to complete an award, winning a PhD titled Modelling Disrupted Transport Network Behaviour, which received accolades from both Roads Australia and the Institute of Transportation Engineers Australia and the New Zealand chapter. His work extended the knowledge of network modelling and driver behaviour and led to the empirical discovery of an information paradox. Kasun then continued as a research associate at the Research Centre for Integrated Transport Innovation at UNSW between 2016 and 2019, working on a number of industry-linked research projects, and was involved in securing more than $1 million in industry research funding. Since joining UTS in 2019, he has worked closely with Transport for New South Wales, providing valuable research in the topics of shared spaces and placemaking as a means of improving accessibility and social connection with road environments. Kasun is also an experienced teacher, having been involved in course content development and delivery since 2012, and lecturing and coordinating undergraduate and postgraduate courses since 2016. He has been identified as an innovator in the tertiary education system, transforming delivery to evolving student body. It gives me great pleasure to invite Dr. Kasun Wijeyaratne to deliver the occasional address.
Thank you for the kind introduction. Before I begin, I would like to recognise the traditional custodians of the lands and waterways where we live, work and play, and show my respect to the elders past, present and emerging. Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Dean, members of the staff, graduates, and to all the wonderful family and friends out in the audience. It is an honour and privilege to speak to you all this morning. Firstly, a warm congratulations to all of the graduates today. It's an incredible achievement. Today, you're all qualified engineers, and you now belong to a very prestigious club of technical professionals. Remember, engineering deals with the design, development, construction, and maintenance of the virtual, physical, and naturally built environment. We are creators of infrastructure that define the progression of society. It dates back to the times of ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia, as we moved on from nomadic existence, creating a need for the construction of shelter. But let's face it, we didn't get into this profession because of the history. Most of us were geeky kids who loved to play with Lego and tinker with computers, be in awe of amazing structures and cool gadgets, and obsessed ourselves with learning how to first dismantle something and then fix that thing we broke. As engineers, this hunger to solve problems and be curious about how the world around us operates is something ingrained within us. Always keep this enthusiasm with you as you go ahead and design, develop, construct, and maintain infrastructure. When I was asked to give this speech, I tried to remember who gave the occasional addresses back at my graduation ceremonies, and I failed to remember who they were. But I do remember the advice they gave of living in the moment and challenging yourself to continually learn, something I hold close to my heart today. And in pushing the boundaries of the plagiarism rules of UTS and most other academic institutions, I will also echo this sentiment today, but recontextualize this to the ever-evolving world we live in. So you'll probably forget me too, and that's completely fine, but perhaps you will remember these 3 pieces of advice I have for you all. First, be grateful. Though you have put in countless hours of hard work and earned your degrees, we are all very lucky. We are lucky to live in Australia, a safe and welcoming environment, allowing us access to some of the best opportunities in the world. We are lucky to have studied at globally leading academic institutions, to gain knowledge and experiences that only very few get the chance to experience. We are lucky to have support networks that have allowed us to be successful. Your achievements today have only been possible by the family and friends you have. So please thank them for their support. Be grateful for what they have done for you and be humble in all your future achievements. We don't achieve things individually. It's always through collaboration and teamwork. We currently live in a global environment where we have exceeded the stress and strain limits of even the strongest steel member you could ever design. Seriously, things are tough. We face huge inequality challenges in gender, race, and income. Our self-inflicted climate change has resulted in extreme flooding, fires, and droughts, stressing our infrastructure and resources beyond what we thought was possible. Inflation is everywhere, and the economy is on the verge of collapsing. We may be heading for global conflict. It sounds bleak, but don't fear. You are now an engineer. You will all come up with innovative solutions to help society through these challenging times, because as history has taught us, society is resilient, and the bright minds in the audience will help everyone get through it. So be grateful for what you have achieved and use your platform to make positive change. Though times are uncertain, the world is a beautiful place where there is good in everyone. So extract this from every interaction you have. Work hard, be confident, and lead during the tough times, and appreciate and enjoy the good times. The second point, pass on your knowledge to the next generation and keep learning. Those of you in the audience who know me well also know that I love teaching. I'm of the firm belief that if you can't teach a concept or method, you don't really know it. Therefore, teaching is the calibration and validation of your own knowledge. So please, even if you don't become an academic, teach someone what you know, because this experience is the only way you'll realize what you do and don't understand in this world. You'll pass on knowledge to the next generation who'll carry the torch into the future. The act of teaching results in questions from those learning from you, which forces you to learn more. And you should always keep learning. The world is ever changing, and what your education has taught you to date are fundamental problem-solving skills so that you can keep learning to find new solutions for new problems that you will undoubtedly face. So whatever you do, keep learning new things. My final point, your career is only a part of your life. I love engineering, and given you all have a degree in engineering now, I know you all love it too, or at least like it. You are all probably excited and perhaps a little anxious about graduate roles, gaining rewarding experiences in industry and establishing a successful career. This is important, but it is a small part of life. You will no doubt have positive and negative experiences, triumphs as well as failures, and you will feel the highs and lows of the exciting world of engineering. But to be able to gain perspective in your career, it is so important to have balance. Live your life outside of engineering. Partake in hobbies. They keep you sane. If you can, travel and widen your knowledge of the world and its diversity. Meet new people, make friends, fall in love, and appreciate humanity in its fullest. Eat well and exercise. You need to make sure you're fit and healthy to save the world from the challenges we face. Life is very short, filled with ups and downs, and we haven't really unlocked what the meaning of life is. Maybe one of you out there will figure it out. But until then, make sure you enjoy the time you have, work hard as engineers in making society a better place, and live a life with compassion and empathy towards all who surround you. Don't forget the basic physics principle that governs the way we engineer the world. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So be good to the world, and the world will return goodness to you. Wishing you all the best, and congratulations again on graduating today. I'm so proud of all of you.
Just like to thank Dr. Kusan Wijayaratna, on a lovely address, an address that challenges us all to challenge ourselves and the fantastic enthusiasm that he espoused, but particularly those three tenets of gratitude, sharing, knowledge, and balance. So in conclusion, let me say that the best wishes and the pride of the university go with each and every UTS graduate. Congratulations again.
Pro-Chancellor, guests and graduates, that occasional address concludes the formal proceedings of this graduation ceremony. The academic procession is about to leave the Great Hall. Would the congregation please rise for the academic progression?